Wike political relevance weakens as 12 Rivers politician collapse structure for Fubara. No fewer than 12 top politicians who are members of the local government coordinators of Grassroots Development Initiative JDI have declared their support for Governor Sim Fubara. The JDI is a political pressure group that played a major role in mobilizing massive support for FCD Minister Nyesom Wike while contesting the governorship elections in Rivers State in 2015. No fewer than 12 top politicians who are members of the local government coordinators of Grassroots Development Initiative (JDI) have declared their support for Governor Fubara. This comes barely few days after Ankona, the councillor representing the ward of FCT Nyesom Wike, resigned his position to support Governor Fubara. The coordinators represent Obubolo, Port Harcourt, Okpobo Nkoro, Gokana Boni, Ahoda West, Ahoda East, Ogba Egbema, Ndoni, Oyigbo, Asari Toru, Akoku Toru, and Wike local government area, Obiakpo. The former coordinator in Obiakpo local government area, colleagues Ononwo, who led the delegation to the government house in Port Harcourt, said they resigned their leadership position in GDI to protect, defend, and promote the interest of River State people. Ononwo, who was a former caretaker chairman of Obiakpo local government area, said the group has no option but to support Fubara, having freely given their vote and mandate to him, a decision that has been affirmed by the Supreme Court. He pledged the determination and dedication of the former GDI coordinators to the success of the policies and programs of the present administration. We want the public, Rivers people, and all Nigerians to know that GDI is the group founded by the former governor and now Federal Capital Territory Minister, Chief Nyesom Wike. The group brought him to power in 2015 and supported his ambition in 2019. The group is the strength, he said. But today, we and our supporters have decided we are no longer members of GDI. The reason is simple: we want to be with Rivers people. Rivers' interest is paramount. In 2012, GDI's interest was protect, defend, and promote our brother-in-law, President Goodluck Jonathan, because of our mother and sister, Dame Patience Jonathan, and it yielded good dividends to the state. Through that struggle, our brother, Chief Nyesom Wike, became governor in 2015 and in 2019. When Abuja politicians said he will not return for his second tenure, we all rallied around him and defended our votes, and he served for 8 years. Today, Rivers' interest is to protect our votes that brought in Sir Simeon Fubara, the executive governor of Rivers State, in the most credible, fair, and violence-free election. We have come to join millions of Rivers women, youth, elders, and other 1 million people who insist that we must protect our voice to sustain democracy. Our concern is that we voted for PDP and Sir Simeon Fubara. We must protect that mandate with all we have, he added. He further cautioned those fighting against the Chief of Staff Government House, Dr. Edison Ehie, to retrace their steps or prepare to face the wrath of Rivers youth, women, and elders. At the meeting, we had the state chairman of the National Youth Council of Nigeria, NYCN, Chijioke Ehonwo, and special advisor to the governor on power, Solomon Abel Eke, among others. Okay, let me say this. So, what bring this one again? They don't come as I talk, say then stand for Fubara back. And I'm asking, wetin happen again? Then something will happen, we go make them talk this thing. That is nice to hear. Nyesom Wike is not only too arrogant, not only too fraudulent, but he also feels larger than life, all because he's being backed by equally fraudulent president. having stolen the electoral sovereignty of the people. The sooner the people of River State and by extension Nigeria realize that their destinies lies right in their palms, the better. Wike cannot hand over and still keep his so-called structures in the state as a child, having eaten his cake and still owns it. Congratulations guys, now you people have woken up. All of you must rise and support Fubara to disrupt godfatherism in River State and in Nigeria in general. Wike is a greedy and self-centered politician and should never be allowed to humiliate Fubara and government. Mark my words, Fubara is going to work for River State more than Wike. Wike must not be allowed to continue stealing River State money. Okay? People have known Wike very well. I don't think he will get any genuine single vote in River State any longer. Fubara, we are really rooting for you and we are praying for you. All these roadside politicians, Wike remains a force to reckon with in the politics of River State. Except God did not order his appointment, Wike will win. But if it is God, you and your Wike will be frustrated out of River State. Okay? You can mention God now, but don't forget that God used the same Wike you are relegating to make him the governor. Wike had to beg more than 20 candidates that are more qualified to let Fubara emerge. Because somebody begged on his behalf about her son does not now mean that make the person the leak. You understand? There are individuals without political values in their localities. Fubara has the money to share. Let him continue. He has the cash to play with. Wike remains a major factor in River State. Take it or leave it. Be sleepwalking. Your eye goes soon clear when you jam rock. This storyline, let's watch and see how stomach infrastructure they are looking for appointments. I bet during election you will never see any of these guys. My candid advice to Sim should be careful of guys he knows his former boss too well more than his guys. Okay. Fubara, be rest assured that God is with you. 100%. Do not shake, do not fear. Do not be intimidated by anybody. It is your right given to you by God. Nobody can rob you in the name of Godfatherism. Godfatherism is dead in this country, and it is dead. It's long time dead. Almighty, rule your own and leave the throne for another person. Alright, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for telling me to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy.